Hello, hello. I'm trying to get my stuff to work. Let me see if I see my camera real quick. Can you
I
see a
see
Asian?
me.
Can you see an Asian guy?
There you are. No, I see me. I didn't see you.
Okay, yeah. So we are not live right now, but we are on the show. And when this is up, whoa, what's that beauty over there? Hi, how you doing? She's like, she's like, she's like, am I on?
She's making a snack.
Oh my gosh! See, you look like you're in a apartment condo. Don't tell me you're in the truck.
Yeah. This is the truck.
Oh my
Yeah.
Jesus! Oh my Jesus! Congratulations, first off on 5,000 subscribers. You know,
Thank you.
and I like
You
your
helped
hat.
get us there.
Nah, yeah, right. I like your hat a little bit better than mine, to tell you the truth.
I like your hat. It's pretty cool. I'll send you one of mine. You send me one of yours, and we'll cross pollinate.
Hey, I like that. I like that. So for everybody, when they watch this, this is Trucking Review channel. This is like the coolest couple around. I've been putting my stamp on this couple for a long time now. I don't know when you guys started your YouTube journey, but doing this, but man, you guys are growing quick.
We've been on here about a year and a half, but the first 6 months we just uploaded like once a month or every couple of weeks. We were just playing with it. But the last year we've ramped it up a little bit.
Man, so on the Asia My Show these days, I'm a little bit less crazy. We're a little bit talking more about like job opportunities and things like that. But I mean, you guys are owner operators, and you guys have this cool truck. I don't know. Maybe can the Asian My Show get a little tour? Would that be okay? Looking around a little bit.
Yeah, sure. We'll tour you around. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, this is the dinette, right?
Right.
Same, you
Big
know,
seats.
the seats are really big. I haven't even actually done a truck tour on this yet.
Jeff, I said it, and you can see how big it is.
Wow. Wow, that's so
Full size
big.
bed.
It's 14 feet.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah, and I got a really good deal because this is the same truck that was in the truck shows and stuff.
Uh huh.
Um, so they gave me a better price. I got it for the price of a 120, and I was real happy with that.
The bathroom's in there.
Wow, you might actually
This
have to tell us how to get that kind of deal for all these mother truckers out here that want to get something cool like that one day.
Well, I've been putting videos out on how to get financing and who. I mean, you're in the perfect, venue for something like this. Like a used one for you would be perfect. I mean, if you could get Jenna out here, it would be excellent. And you might be able to do it if you get her one of these.
Oh, I know,
She could do
right?
hair in the parking lot.
That would be amazing. Look at that fridge. It's full, and it's full of healthy things because I've been watching you guys' channel. You guys are always eating good.
Yeah. This is a convection oven, so it's a real oven. And it's also a microwave.
And closet, and then drawers.
Wow.
And everything's lined with this.
So it doesn't make a lot of noise.
Stuff.
This truck scared us to death. Here's the air conditioner thing because it's got surround sound, and we put on the Chronicles of Riddick and all of the action. When I thought somebody was shooting at us, and I was drawing my gun down, right?
Man, that's so funny. So for all you mother truckers out there, if you guys want to know how to finance and get a cool truck like this, you guys got to all go over to Trucker Reviews channel. I'm going to have all the links below. I mean, this couple is cool. So, since you guys are a lovely couple and doesn't seem like she beats you up too much, maybe we could talk a little bit about that. How does a couple truck drive and get along? Because maybe there's a lot of people that want to get into trucking, but they're like, wait a minute, I might not be able to do that because I got to bring my wife or husband with me. What are your thoughts?
I can't hear you at the moment. I got a call coming in. I can fly.
Oh, we'll stop. Break. We'll break. We got liftoff. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. They called me with another load going back, an ALG going back to Chicago, and I can't turn down that money, so I had to take the call, right?
Oh no, you take the call before you talk to me any day because you gotta make that money. That's guaranteed.
Yeah. But I've always telling everybody that they should go bed bugging. I can't see you though, but
I'm gonna
maybe
come
you can see
back.
me at some.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna jump back.
Okay, there
There we
he
go.
is.
You see me yet?
That Yeah, I see you now, mother trucker. That they need to talk to you because before we got this gig, I had been trying to be a bed bugger for years,
uh-huh.
and they always told me I had to work on a dock for a few months to learn how to pack trucks, right? And I just could never take off and do that. And I think it's a good profession.
Oh no, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's one of those weird professions where so I went with my uncle like every summer since I was like 10 years old. And so I was like I never want to be a trucker. That's why I told myself I'm like I do this every summer, humping and lumping this furniture. I'm like I'm never going to get in this truck. I'm only going to do it for the summer for the extra money. But guess
Hmm.
what? After a while, I found out what kind of money it was making. He was paying me lumper fees. Paying me like
Right.
I'm his nephew, so he's paying me like $100 every day that we have a job, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've been getting ripped off. And so it was, I was young and it was training, but basically that gave me the experience, and so from that, moving's that way. You have to take a pay cut for 2 years or a year and a half, and then jump back in, and a lot of people can't do that because
Hmm.
you got to pay bills. I'm sorry, but that's why if you notice, I never recommend moving for anybody. Like I always do these recommendations for trucking, but I never
Yeah.
recommend moving because most people, if you're living on this earth, you can't take a pay cut for a year and a half to 2 years. It doesn't make sense.
You got to have a big savings if you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's one of those things where you can have a truck like this and make good money. The guys that I know that make good money, they've been doing it for a little bit and they know how to do it. But coming out of the chute, I bet it's not so easy.
Right, and that's the thing. So, for all you mother truckers out there, if you want to know how to get a truck like this, then definitely you got to go to Trucking Review channel. I can't expose it all. They got to go to you. They got to go to you to get it. And you guys are just funny. I just like when you get beat up. To be honest.
He needs beat
I
up more
don't
than
mind
he gets
it.
beat up.
I'm a masochist, I guess, because I don't mind it one bit. I stick my finger in it all the time.
Oh my Jesus. But with
That didn't sound right.
no, that didn't sound. Break, people, break. But with that said, like we were talking about before, you got that money load. For couples thinking about trucking, and let's be honest, a lot of people they ask me all the time, "Hey, I'm gonna get in the truck. Can my significant other do trucking too? And what are your thoughts about that? Because people might not know this, but you guys are both truckers. You know?
Yeah, I think that trucking with your woman or your significant other is a wonderful thing. As long as you can get along with each other continuously, and we love it. We just love being together and living our life out here. We could be at home. We make plenty of money that we could go home more, but we enjoy it. It's and it can be hard for some people. I would guess. The confinement, especially in a smaller truck.
Right.
But but I still think that a lot of women are scared to drive. You've seen that.
No, Jenna's
But
scared, very scared, and she's watched your channel and she's like, "Whoa, maybe I can do it." And so it gave her
that
inspiration.
that's what we're trying to do is inspire the ladies to come out here and experience. When you're not working, take an adventure. Go to somewhere new.
So yeah,
Yep.
I love that. I love that. So any tips for the new couples that are thinking about going on the road together? Because I know you say it could be a little hard. Any basic tips that you might give that works for you guys?
No, we pretty much just
Everybody
fight it out.
argues over temperature, right? So get a
Temperature.
heated vest for the ladies because he's going to want it cold and the girls want it warm.
That's
We're
true.
always cold, right?
She's got a heated vest and a heated seat.
Mm-hmm.
But the space isn't that hard. We get showers regularly. I mean, but before we had the bathroom, we got showers regularly.
we're not going to give up cleanliness or anything, right?
Right.
We don't eat. We've never ate trash food. We've always ate steaks and good stuff.
Right.
And we don't get in each other's way. Not generally, Just be polite. Be extra polite in life to your mate if you're in a closed area.
You can't escape.
Right. Because she might stab you with a fork in your sleep.
Yeah, that's funny. See, I love that. So, now, since you guys are in the business, and how long have you been running your own business for now?
I bought a truck straight out of the Army 27 years ago.
27 years ago. Jesus.
Yeah.
So I have this much experience, and you guys have it's not on the screen, but like this much experience, because I've only been an owner op or whatnot for the last 8 years, So how do you last this long in the business, for all the new people that are jumping in and they're thinking about it? A lot of people say, don't go owner op or stay company. I mean, what are your thoughts after, 27 years doing this?
If you always stay flexible and have 2 or 3 alternate plans of action, then you can usually do okay.
Keep your debt low.
Yeah, I try to deal in cash. I try to stack cash in the good times because the bad times are coming.
Right.
It's just given.
It is.
Always have a bunch of companies on standby in your back pocket that you've checked out, and you go back and check them out every year. Because you know if you need to make a move, make a move. Running your authority isn't always the best deal. I've done that, and I did okay because I didn't do it as a brand new owner-operator.
Right.
Because when you get your first years with the MC number, you're not getting a good freight. You're hauling pallets and toilet paper. And then if something happens during that time frame, you can go out of business real quick. And if you aspire to something like this, and it took me 10 years to get on at this company.
Wow.
I just kept trying because the baby boomers, they won't quit.
There are people over here that are 80 years old that still drive this size of truck over here.
Wow.
They say they're going to retire, but one of them just bought another new truck. So I think that a lot of people are here till the end,
No, it's a way of life. And so this company, I don't want to use the word expose, but can we expose what company this is, or is this a company that you could recommend to others?
Yeah, sure. It's Southern Pride. They've been around for 27 years. All we haul is aerospace and jet aircraft stuff, right?
Yeah, I've seen you guys around.
Oversized and stuff like that. It's really good money. You've got to sit a lot and wait for that money load sometimes, but it still works out.
It depends.
You've got to have a great driving record and at least 5 years of experience.
5 years of experience. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
insurance here, you have to be able to qualify for the insurance, and some of the engines, we'll haul 4 engines, and each one is a $10 million engine, brand new, and we're hauling it from the factory or from the testing facility, actually. So
wow, that's
lots
crazy.
of insurance.
Our liability insurance cost us as much as we were running on authority. It's like $1,350 a year.
Wow.
$13,000 a year.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. So Southern Pride, if people want to get on, and this is like the cream of the crop, because with you guys being 27 years in the business, it's almost one of those things where people want to get to where you are. So if they were going to go on a fast track plan, what would you recommend they go to get that 5 years experience to get to where that company is right now?
I would do the easy thing for a couple of years and drive a van, maybe even 3. But the last 2, I would go flatbed or step deck. If you want to have your spouse with you, because over here, if you pull a step deck, you have to be a team. If you haul a double drop, you can be solo. But it's easier to get in on the team side. But get at least a year of flatbed with oversized experience, and keep your driving record clean. Then people are retiring.
And you can look at buying this truck at other.
I love dogs too. I got my dog is going looking around who are you talking to?
Sorry.
No, we're good. It's I'm a dog lover, so Buppy, where are you? I'm like, Buppy, where are you? Where's my dog at? I think I have a dog somewhere.
You
Okay.
do. I've seen your dog.
Come here. Come here. What are you doing? You hear all that noise? Let's see. So we got, okay. You know.
He is. There he is. That's the TV dog.
We have 3 of them. There's one of them.
He said he was the raccoon.
Yeah. See, I love it, you know. And you know one thing, and this is to sidetrack, anyone that I've ever met that was a dog pet lover is a good person. Like, I've never met anybody that didn't like pets, because extending your love out like that, you know what I mean?
This one was a stray at the truck stop.
Oh, really?
And no one could catch him. So me, I just sat down in the parking lot, and he came over and sat on my lap. That's how we ended up with it. They've been trying to catch him all day.
Wow. So, no, that was interesting what you're talking about now. So, you're saying before you apply for a company like Southern Pride, you don't want to do 4 or 5 years of step deck. You want to do 3 years of dry first, and then your last 2, you could do step deck, and that would be more comfortable, you would think?
Unless you just want to do them all in flatbed, which is perfectly fine, but you're going to get the same bang for your buck with getting on. So maybe at least the first few years you should concentrate on learning the trade of trucking.
Oh, that makes sense, because step deck it's a different game altogether when you do flatbed. So that makes a lot of sense. So for all you mother truckers out there listening right now, I mean, they're giving you the keys right here, because I would have thought that you'd have to have 5 years of flatbed experience and go through all that stress. But no, you know, get your 3 years, learn how to drive the truck, and then after you know how to drive the truck, focus on what you're hauling, right?
Right. Now, this kind of company, they want you to have your own truck, of course. They don't have any company trucks.
Right.
And I don't know if they would take, like, quality lease trucks or anything. I don't think they would.
Okay.
You know, they expect you to take care of your own bills. You could go to over-the-road leasing or something like that and get one. You know, one of them little companies.
Okay. And so now, you know, I'll never talk about money as far as how much you guys actually make, but at Southern Pride, what's like an average of a couple or you know, running a business with Southern Pride? What kind of money can you make working with them?
To the truck, $350,000 to $420,000 a year.
That's a lot of gross. So,
Yeah.
wow. So, think about it, people. You know, I mean, how long did it take you to find out this company?
Oh, I found out about it when I was flatbedding 20 years ago, but I couldn't get on. They didn't have no room ever. I stopped calling for about 5 years, and then 10 years ago I started calling again.
Really?
And they just didn't. They never had openings.
Wow. So if someone has the 5 years experience and has flatbed and a good record, would you guys maybe be able to give them a good word? Is it possible?
Now is actually a good time, because all them 80-year-olds are still going to be aging out or not be able to get their physical cards, or
They are retiring.
They
now.
are
That's how we got in the door.
older.
Somebody retired and it opened up a slot.
Wow.
And they said, "Come on."
Wow.
I was
So
happy.
all you mother truckers, you guys need to subscribe to Truck and Review channel, because, you know, they're grossing 350 plus. And, you know, we're not going to talk about net, but if you're smart and you start deducting your numbers, 6 figures starts sounding like it's in the 6 figures, you know? And I'll leave it at that,
We only run about 4,500 miles a week. We have a lot of time sitting around.
So they're making money and they're not running hard. So I don't know.
And over here you get paid to be a team, not just for the miles. You get your miles pay plus your extra pay for being a team.
Jeez.
That's why we can have the motorcycles on the truck.
I got to see that. Can I see? Are they on the truck right now?
I took them off for the winter.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. You see, you guys see a lot of people, they're missing out, you know, because I don't know what it is, but I feel like in the trucking community, we don't have enough community where we help each other grow. Because the thing about it is, I always loved you guys, and I've always wanted you guys to have like 100, 1 million followers. Why? Because you have 27 years experience, and people, they like to listen to new truck drivers that have maybe more subscribers. So I recommend to a lot of you mother truckers out there, if you see a YouTube channel that might not have a lot of subscribers, they might have good information though. Just because you're not good on the video, yeah, you might know how to drive though, right?
Right, right. That's true. That's true.
So overall, what would you like to leave people with? Because I'm gonna send as many people as I can to your channel for all sorts of reasons.
I would just encourage everyone to dream big and always be realistic and stretch out your plans so you've got multiple options and keep your record clean. And
Don't hit stuff.
And if you have a bad day, you start all over again. Your dreams don't got to die with one boo-boo.
Oh, I like that. I think we could leave it at that then.